Good afternoon, traders. Russell Sandiford here for Easy Markets, your weekly market outlook. Just to tie off last week, it was really interesting to see gold finally hit that $1,300 target. It was also very interesting to see the sharp reversal as it did a U-turn back to 1,280, finishing the week around that level. Now, of course, on the same token, we saw dollar yen crunch lower from about 109.5 all the way down to 108.60. And then the news of Steve Bannon wanting to jump off the Trump team ship, dollar yen smashing down to 108.60 and then recovering again. So what does all of this mean? A lot of volatility came out of last week. The Trump instability definitely reigned supreme as the North Korean headlines actually did simmer down a little bit. Now, for this week ahead, what have we got? The main thing, there's two of them. One is on Wednesday, the ECB commentary out of Mario Draghi may not give too many new surprises on ECB outlook for QE and the unwinding of that. The potential for the euro to jump up is still very, very high though, as the probability of a rate hike is really starting to slide lower for the US Fed in relation to December, of course. The other big event, it is a very light data week, but the other big event, of course, is the Jackson Hole yearly economic symposium, where we get a lot of leaders. And the biggest of all, of course, for traders is the Janet Yellen speech, which everyone's scratching their head thinking, will she actually bring the US dollar back into form and back into favor, with dealers wanting to really buy dollars at every opportunity? We have seen that in the last 2 weeks. We've seen any US dollar optimism see massive bids very sharply behind the US dollar. So again, I want to point out there's a lot of reasons there to sit on the sidelines on the key pairs for US dollar moves. But if that doesn't happen, the US dollar can really fall out of bed. We can see the Aussie take a run again at that 80-cent level. It does seem capped around 79.5 in the short term, even with what we're seeing in the US dollar moves. The Aussie is helped a lot by that iron ore fueling that rally in a big way. But where are the opportunities though? Look, the euro for mine and the euro cross has become really interesting. I like the euro yen long. That looks like an interesting way to play out the potential commentary that the market is hopefully and likely to take as euro positive. I think generally speaking, with what's happening in Team Trump and the US dollar, that the euro may win out in the end. And for that reason, again, I like the euro crosses. But switching my attention back to dollar yen, there is still the potential on Tuesday and Wednesday for the South Korean military drills to flare up more North Korean fury and more North Korean headlines, which again may take dollar yen back down to earth and back down to that 108 handle. There's no guarantees in that regard, and if that situation again in that Korean peninsula does simmer down, then dollar yen will be back at 110. So we have to be really careful playing out that one, as well as gold volatility. But again, definitely you'll see opportunities come up to head on euro dollar and euro yen. If you need a hand with your trading though, get hold of us here at the Easy Markets dealing desk.